I love their little thing. I like the name of your thing, and I see this name of what is it? Are you part of a thing? Because it says something about fortunate friendships. Is that just a theme, or is it part of a whole thing?
I guess that's just the slogan of our restaurant.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yokai.
Yokai Izakaya.
And is it like a pop-up here and then you have other restaurants, or is it just here?
This is just a catering event, so it's multiple different like restaurants, and we come together to do catering events.
Okay.
But then we have our actual physical restaurant in Vaughan.
And is this your restaurant?
No, not my restaurant. I'm just one of the cooks over there.
Oh, you
if
cook?
you want to talk to our head chef, he is over there.
Okay. What kind of stuff do you cook? Is it like...
Japanese inspired.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you cook Japanese-inspired food?
Yeah, I'm one of the cooks over there.
And is that your thing? Like you do that?
Japanese is what I'm learning right now, but I want to learn everything. I'm Caribbean. I'm from Haiti myself. So like that I know. You know, obviously I want to learn Jamaican food. I want to learn everything. Put it all together to make my own.
So eventually you want to own your own restaurant or just be a chef in a high-end restaurant and
that's my
do your
goal in
thing.
the future. Yeah.
Is there any particular chefs that are like mentors of yours that you look up to and say, oh, I want to be like them?
I can't think of any off the top of my head, honestly, but I do have a couple cookbooks at home. Those authors, like there's a lot of, black cooks where it's like they create amazing things,
Yeah.
And obviously that's what I want to do.
Yeah. And what's your favorite thing to make? Food?
Honestly, anything from Haiti. Like
Okay.
Haitian rice, I love Haitian
I was going to ask you, which Haitian food is your favorite Haitian food and which one do you think you make the best?
I make, if you know something called griot, it's a fried pork shoulder.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing. I make that, and then my favorite would be it's called ziri jonjon, so it's a rice made out of black mushrooms. Yeah, that's probably my favorite.
And I like mezmoline, which is the cornmeal
The
thing.
maï moulin.
I always pronounce it wrong. That's why
Yeah.
people look at me and go, what are you talking about? Maï moulin. That's how you
Yeah,
pronounce it,
that
right?
one-
I always want to say mezmoline, but it's maï
As long as you
moulin.
eat it fresh, then it's amazing.
Yeah.
If you wait till it gets cold, then it's. But yeah, that's.
Because, in the other parts of the Caribbean, Eastern Caribbean, they call it cuckoo. And where in Jamaica, where I'm from, we call it turned cornmeal,
Yeah.
right? And yours is a little bit finer,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And a little bit more, what's the word I'm like, more moist
Yeah.
in how you make yours. But yeah, similar idea though. It's pretty good.
If you want to talk, that's my head chef.
That's his head chef?
Yeah.
Great. And I was going to say, because I go to Rum Corner, the
Yeah.
Haitian restaurant,
Yeah.
and a couple other Haitian places I go to. You're the head chef? Yeah, no, I was asking him about, because
Oh my god, he's famous!
what's your name?
Mick.
Mick, are you on Instagram?
Yeah.
Are you comfortable giving me your Instagram so people can
sure.
follow you?
MC_A11.
All right,
yeah.
so people follow you even when you become that big chef that you're aiming for.
Hopefully, yeah.
And I want to see that because you're going to do like, what do they call it? A fusion
that's
mashup, right?
Let me take a picture of this right now.
You want to take a picture of him being interviewed, right?
Close, get it close.
Alright. Okay, don't put it with the bucket.
Cheers, awesome.
Well, tell me about you though. Like,
Up with me?
yeah.
What do you want to know?
So this is your business, right? You're
I'm the head chef at it.
all right, a head chef. And so, what's something? If you're going to describe what this is about, what would you say
What
this?
Yokai Izakaya
Yeah.
is about? So we're upscale Japanese izakaya. It's like a pub. We're located in Vaughan, Ontario. So
But I love when you say upscale. What makes it upscale? It's like when I hear the word luxury, I hear upscale. Like, what does that mean?
So it's how you treat the ingredients, whether it come from the bar, how we manipulate the cocktails and mocktails. Even the mocktails are kind of like elevated a little bit.
all right.
And then you just take like typical traditional Japanese dishes that you would get at an izakaya from Japan, and then we add a little twist to it to make sure that it's a little bit more, So it's like karage plus or ramen plus.
And so you, as a head chef, you're kind of like overseeing all of how people prepare the food to a certain standard of level of.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what we strive for, and So we've been open for about 2 years now.
Right.
First year we were 7th best in Toronto Life, best new restaurants.
Great. So tell us where you're located.
We're located in Vaughan, Ontario, just outside of Vaughan Mills, so 3175 Rutherford Road, Unit 28,
Great.
Yokai Izakaya.
Excellent. And how did you end up becoming a chef like this? Was this always your thing? You always cooked as a kid and then...
I don't think by choice anybody becomes a chef.
Really?
But it's just a passion for food, like cultures that grow up with food as their main, language of, bringing people together. It's always been a thing in my life, and I'm sure it is in a lot of other, ethnicities and upbringings as well. So it's just something that interests me, and I was able to just be a lucky one, and I guess, and make a career out of it. You know,
And what's your favorite thing to make?
that's like asking what my favorite.
Or what do you think you're the
child is.
strongest at? What's the thing that you make that you think, I know that I do that amazing?
I'm gonna go off the board so that I don't like upset all my other children at on my menu at the restaurant. But I do make a mean palabok, and I can thank my mom for that. A palabok is a Filipino dish. It's a noodle dish with a little bit of seafood, egg, pork, a little bit of crispy pork skin on top as well. So yeah, I can thank my mom for teaching me how to make.
So
it.
Filipino is your background?
I'm Filipino, yeah.
Yeah, because you know my favorite Filipino dish is kari kari.
Oh my. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's my favorite dish too.
Oh yeah.
It is, but I can never, surpass my mom. She's a great cook. So, yeah, her kare kare is like.
I just because I'm a Jamaican and oxtail is a thing.
Oxtail is a thing,
But then you add the peanut, and I'm just like,
That's what it is, man. Kare kare is the shit.
There used to be a place when I used to live over at King and Dufferin. There's a place that was there every Saturday. And every time I had an event, that was what I always had cater. It was amazing.
Yeah, it's
Amazing.
So good. What was your name?
Douglas.
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 Rob.
Hey, nice to meet you, man. You're and the thing, I see you with the young man. Like you also mentor or support some young talent who are kind of being groomed to kind of do their thing too.
Yep. That's part of it. Like it's definitely a dying industry. A lot of the things start to become more fast casual and just eat and go. There's a lot of love taken out of it slowly nowadays. But it's up to your mentors to help nurture that.
Brilliant.
And so Mick he's been great. He's a great young cook.
Right.
Myself, I like to think that I'm pretty young still. So, but yeah, in my kitchen, pretty much everybody's 25 and under.
Great.
So we're trying to build a culture of putting love and excitement back into working those hours, putting the food out for people. It's been a tough journey for a lot of chefs my age,
Right.
even before that as well. So it's definitely a dying industry. It's just how you put back into it that helps keep it sustained a little bit longer.
Brilliant. So you I'm sure you got mentored as well, and then you're paying it forward. You're just continuing to.
Was definitely mentored too. Amazing by a few amazing chefs, and I can attest that my love and my passion and my drive come from them for sure. But then again, it's like you see the things that they were brought up with, and you experience today, and it's how you interpret how they were brought up and what you see today that makes it work for the cooks that are going to be there for tomorrow.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
hence also how it inspires your upscale version of the kind of
of course.
cuisine
The
that you're
menu's
doing.
fun. The menu is fun. It's creative. It's something that everybody can enjoy. It's not something that's completely foreign. Has a little bit of lines that are comfortable for people that haven't had something on our menu before.
Right.
That's something completely foreign, but they're like, oh, I'll try that, and then they'll go, and it hits a note of familiarity with them from a past dish or anything that's like, oh yeah, this reminds me of this. This is why I like it.
Right.
Yeah.
Brilliant. And are you on Instagram?
I am on Instagram. It's @_RobU, ROBYU.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliant. And the restaurant's on Instagram as well.
Yep.
Right.
It's. I gotta check it out. You can cut this, right?
No. This is all part of the
All right.
charm of it, right? Because we're human beings. We're don't always have it right there.
So it's @yokai.izakaya. So it's YOKAI.IZAKAYA.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for talking to me, man.
Of course,
I'll
Douglas.
post this. I'll tag y'all
Yeah, for
so
sure.
you can see the brilliance of it all.
Of course.
Beautiful.
Great to meet you, man.
You too. All right.
care.
Take care. I love the tattoos.
Oh, thank you. It's part of the journey, man.
I'm sure. All right. Have a good night. The games have begun. Cool. Like there's so much. I mean, this place. I have to say, oh yeah, they there. There's a little pot there with a little food thing going on right there.